rocking it this year? Because that's what I hear a lot of, especially from contractors. I am rocking it this year. I can't believe how much money I'm bringing in. Then you ask them, do you job cost? And they go, well, no, I just know I'm making money. But you're not job costing. Nope. Usually, they're not really knowing their numbers. Job costing. Job costing is important, no matter what industry you're in. If you don't know what job costing, and let me break it down for you really quick. Say you're a painter, and you're going to paint somebody's house. You need to know what you charge the client. You have to subtract out the materials you purchased, along with the man hours you used, along with the workers' comp percentage that might be attached to that, along with, did you work on the job at all? Then you have what's called your gross profit. Now, what percent are you at? Now, for some industries, it's 30%. Some industries, it's 40, 50, maybe even 60. Do you know in your job industry what that GP should be? A lot of people don't. Then what you do is you take that gross profit and then you take out all your overhead, and that's what you're left with. And then that's what your bottom line is your income, your net income or your net loss, depending on how the numbers roll. But the piece that people forget about is the debt you owe. Do you have a truck loan? Are you buying like all this material at once and then you're going to pay it off later? Has that been accounted for? A lot of times I hear, especially contractors, think they are making all this money when in fact they don't even understand their numbers and they don't understand their debt, and they keep increasing their debt because they keep taking more money out of the business than the company is making. Don't be like that. Know your numbers. It's really important to know those numbers. There are times when I will look at a company and they just keep incurring debt and incurring debt and incurring debt, and they don't understand the numbers, and they think, oh, I did a good job on this job, but they didn't break it out and didn't realize they just broke even. I mean, if you have a gross profit, like you have a goal of having like a 50% gross profit, then on your jobs, you should shoot for a 55% gross profit. And the reason is because there's extra expenses that people don't think about. For example, let's go back to that painter. When that painter buys supplies and buys those rollers, he's not just buying 1 or 2 rollers for that particular job. He's buying a bulk of them, and it's kind of going under shop supplies. Or you might have to buy a ladder. Well, that's a shop supply, and you're not necessarily putting it against a job. Or you might have to buy some tarps that you use several times at several different clients. Again, it's a cost of goods sold, but you're not necessarily putting against a job. And those little things add up. So you might job cost this customer and you might job cost that customer, and you might be rocking it at 50% or 48%. But then you do your numbers and you realize your gross profit's only at like 43%. And it's not as good as you thought it was. It's really, really, really important to know those numbers. So please do your job costing.
Hi there, I'm Tristan, Gina's son. Scroll down, go ahead and like and subscribe, and comment below what you want to see in future videos. Until then, this is Green Tree Bookkeeping, the place where you can hang your hat on.